Good morning. It's day 2. Got through our first night here. Man, not too cold. It probably got down mid-40s. Carl's already getting water. I gotta go get some. Cozy night, peaceful, except at one point through the night, coyotes down No Business Creek, maybe half a mile away, went crazy. And there was a bunch of them. But we're gonna get on the move here and head out and explore some more No Business. Left camp this morning across No Business Creek, where yesterday we went to the Grants Boyd home site. We're going toward the river through No Business Valley, hopefully all the way to Big Island, see what we can find. Yeah, I didn't get to film early enough, but there was an otter in that little hole of water beneath the rock right there. We're gonna try to sneak down the other side of the rocks if we can get him. Yeah, that's a big zero with the otter. He was headed downstream. Keep an eye out for him as we go on down, but I don't see him. It'll be the smallest little campsite for tent campers right here beside the Tackett Creek crossing, where it joins No Business Creek. And right on this location, somewhere near the mouth of Tackett Creek, Richard Hart Slavin came in here and was the first settler. And he built a fortress type cabin right in here somewhere. He had received a land grant from the federal government for taking place in the Revolutionary War. And he wound up here. Oddly enough, he was a Slavin, the first settler here. Dewey Slavin, who left here I think in 1965 or 1966, was the last resident of the No Business area. So the first resident and the last resident were Slavins. You're here at the mouth of Tackett Creek, remnants of an old stone wall. Probably Richard Hart Slavin's handiwork. Here up above the mouth of Tackett Creek, on a little flat, couple undoubtedly foundation stones. They're the same level and they're lined up. But that's about all there is in here to find. 225 or 30 years changed a lot. And this could have been his Richard Hart Slavin's home site. I don't know. But we're gonna go on down No Business Creek and see what else we can see. We're still traveling down No Business Creek toward the river. But we came across this, and it's just up on the hill past the Tackett Creek crossing. So it looks to be an old remnants of a chimney up in here, so we're gonna go give it a look. Well, I thought it was a remnants of a chimney, but it's a stack of rocks placed on a big rock. And we got the same thing right down here about 40 feet away. I don't quite understand that. I just don't know. When they go on, here's a bunch of stacked rocks bordering that one and goes right down there. And more there. And up above on the hill, it looks like another set. This little stream is virtually dried up. But they made their own stone culverts to channel this little stream under the roadway. And it's almost perfectly square. It's just of stacked stones. Here's a little stone culvert from the other side. And look at that. These people down here were hardworking. They were engineered. But that's perfect. I don't think the highway department could do a better job than that. It's fascinated me since I was probably a preteen. Okay, up the road we go. Definitely a home site with all that rusty, with rusty buckets and old shovel and some busted up glass jars, especially the old blue one, and remnants of a retaining wall. So more than likely their cabin stood right in here. Oh yeah, there's some stacked, probably corner of their cabin or something. They picked a beautiful spot to be. Yeah, we've got 2 sets of foundation stones, and this would be the entryway to the home site. Right up from No Business Road. To me, this right here captures the whole essence of the fall of the year and why it's the most wonderful, beautiful, perfect time of the year. And an old stone wall built behind those big trees to hold the stream back from eroding, and just the fall colors and the perfectly blue sky. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. We veered off the No Business Creek Trail for just a minute, going down the trail that Chateau Trace, it crosses up and goes past Malt's Crack, and just wanted to look at these stones that hold No Business Road up. Man, that's impressive. And right down here is one of the neatest things I've ever seen in the valley. There's these cut stone columns that held some kind of a building up. They're sandstone, and they've been cut to the right height and placed in
the first floor all the way across.
And that's just impressive. The whole footprint of the place is laid out right here to be seen. Yeah, we're going to get back up on the No Business Creek Trail for a minute. See that old home site or whatever it was back there, and this is one of the most impressive camping sites in the no business area. I don't think it would be very good for hammock campers, but for tents, it'd be impressive. Yeah, I can't not walk out on the bridge. Have a look at No Business Creek. And straight ahead, if you're ever down in here, is where you go up the top of the ridge and find Lodge Crack. Going down here to cross Dry Branch on the No Business Road. And kind of a contradiction there. It's definitely not dry. There's a healthy minnow population out there. Okay. Karl, looking at that old bridge, I don't believe it's passable anymore. Yep, pretty much gone. Big Island. Point something mile. I don't know what. The buyers didn't like this sign either. This is where we think the old No Business School, and it doubles as a church, was located. Probably a corner there, a corner here, and I don't know, maybe one on up in there. I can't find anything up in this one. But this is where it's supposed to have been. Okay, we're gonna head on toward the river. We're at the No Business Creek crossing, about a quarter mile up from the Big South Fork and Big Island. And we're gonna take our boots off or get our boots wet to cross here to go on down to Big Island, so we decided to turn back. We've got about 4 miles back up the trail to our camp. So we're just gonna call it a day right here and head back, and probably won't be videoing much on the way back unless we see something interesting. We're just gonna try to get back to camp, and because it's been a long day. So see you back at camp.